Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. If nothing resonates, check back next time or look at your moon and your rising signs. Alright, so we're moving into your etheric spiritual energy. What is spirit trying to communicate with you? What lessons are trying to come through, etc., etc. So we have purpose. I know what I am here to do. They're trying to get you to see the big picture, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. They're trying to get you to see more than what you see, not only about yourself, but as a collective as well. And we have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So this grief card is really what's holding back you seeing your purpose and seeing and allowing yourself to grow and seeing the growth in yourself. Grief is a very powerful emotion, and it's not always just about death. Can it be? Absolutely. We lose someone unexpectedly, especially in the last almost 2 years, we'll say. If you lost somebody in the last 2 years unexpectedly, whether it was from the virus or not, that's really difficult because we're in a very dark time. But please remember that grief is not just about death. It's about closing a chapter in your life. It's about letting go of relationships. You have to grieve the relationship, grieve the family that you walked away from, because you're grieving these ideas, all the future plans that you had in that life, or that job, or that job that was supposed to lead into your career but ended up not working out. So maybe you just needed to work there for a specific amount of time, and then you need to grieve the loss of what you thought what would be. Okay? All right, so let's dive in. Let's clarify purpose. The things you've overcome, the things you've worked through in this life, there's a purpose to all of it. I don't think you see the whole picture yet. But you've been working together with your guides, with people around you that were placed around you specifically to help you move in the right direction, to collaborate, to create this purpose for you. Okay, and know that you're definitely moving in the right direction. Knight of Pentacles, there's steady progress, there's movement forward. Okay, financially and also physically as well, you may be feeling better about yourself or just having better days. Moving over to growth, please. Some clarifying. Yeah, part of growth is allowing painful endings to end. And when that happens, you get a piece of your soul back. You get to venture out into the abyss of your psyche, of your psyche, of the deep depths of your soul, of understanding who you really are and what you really want in this life. Knight of Wands, to seek out a better life for yourself. Grief. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Mind games. You were being controlled in a job or by a person. So now you have to grieve the loss of that person. It's going to take time. Three of Wands. You may be waiting for an answer about a job. It may not go in the direction that you hope it will, and there's a reason behind it. So make sure you really just, I don't want to say get your hopes up, but just know that whatever the outcome is, that's supposed to be the outcome. So this is spirit trying to tell you to see things from a different perspective. Try not to put the entire weight of your world into one decision, okay? Because things can change in an instant. All right, let's move into your 3D energy. Current energy for Pisces, please. Can I get 3 cards? We have the Empress in reverse. We have the Tower in reverse. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, future energies. Ace of Wands. Whoa. Seven of Cups. Hangman in reverse. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, Three of Pentacles. So right now I'm really sensing that you're meant to be working through all of this or working with people. However that resonates. In all of these cards, to be quite honest, in the purpose and the growth and in the grief. It's always good to confide in someone when it comes to grieving. It's always good to have people on your side when you're trying to discover your purpose or to grow as a person, as a soul. But you're definitely meant to work with people. So your soul tribe may be coming in, or your person may be coming in, or you may be able to really just come closer with the people that are already in your life. You never know, okay? But here's the deal. You're kind of in a frozen state of grief. So we have the Empress, the Tower, and the Knight of Pentacles are all in reverse. And as soon as the Tower came out, I heard frozen. And that reason is the grief. Now, in my studies as within yoga, there is actually training on grief. And grief, and this is connecting into psychology as well. There's a minimum of 3 months where you should grieve before even attempting to heal it. 3 months. Okay? After that, have at it. You want to heal it? Do it. You want to talk about it? Talk about it. You want to let it go? Let it go. Okay? But there's this moment of suspension. Because you need to work through the energies. Okay, you need to work through what was lost, all that kind of stuff. Interesting. Yeah, your person's going to come through during this time to help you work through it, to help you not be afraid to move forward, to work through it, to help you process it. Could be a fire sign, could be an air sign, could be specifically a Gemini. However that resonates for you, but whoever this person that's going to be coming through, they are going to open you up. They're going to crack you open like an egg. And they're going to open you up, and they're going to, I don't want to say rescue you, but they're definitely going to help you move in the right direction. Okay? You'll know. You'll know. Future energies, Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups with the Hanged Man in reverse. So again, this person is going to come in, or people. There could be two people. There's a page and a knight of two different elements. But I'm really sensing just one person just because of the Lover's card. And I think, yeah. Anyways, moving on. So what's going to happen is this person is going to say, okay, here we go. You've gone through the minimum 3 months of grieving. So here's your opportunity to look at all of your cups. Which one do you want to work with first? Which one do you want to open up and figure out the whys, the who, what, where, when, and whys? Because there's a stubbornness, which is why you don't know which cup to choose. There's a stubbornness, there's a hesitation, there's resistance against change, which is difficult for a lot of people. It's an opportunity to deal with your emotions, to deal with what you really want in your life, what is really meant for you. What are you really meant to do in this life? Who are you supposed to work with? What kind of financial stability are you supposed to create for yourself? Are you supposed to do this on your own? Or are you supposed to do this with another person? Are you supposed to be with your person? Do you have to do this by yourself? Absolutely not. Some of you will, some of you won't. That's why all these cards are coming out, and this is why this all doesn't 100% fit your specific situation. But I'd say the core of it, I would say, is probably very relatable. But this is going to help you grow. Not just as a person, but also for whatever your purpose here is on life, whatever your purpose is in this life, and your contract, whatever that is gonna... Spirit of air, I'm really sensing a very strong air sign around you, or it could just be yourself, learning to love yourself and help yourself the way ever you may be so independent that you may not need anybody, but you're asking for clarity, awareness, and truth. You're asking for answers as to why you were tricked, why things were taken from you, why you had to go through all of this. What are these voices, these nightmares that you've been having? Why are they there? What are they trying to show me? You're trying to understand a lot of things all at once. You're trying to return to who you were meant to be, who you are. You were trying to return home, some of you. You may have gotten lost along the way. You may be enchanted by somebody, or you may be enchanted by this energy of grief and know that grief, like I said, is temporary. It takes a hold of us, but then we have to allow that that captivation, that enchantment to dissipate. You are definitely in the process of ascension, finding your inner power through your masculine spirit. Okay, I don't necessarily want to say dominance, but you're definitely overcoming a lot of things. Okay, so let's dive into final messages from the universe, please. Finding strength in every corner. Every time there's interference, there's always going to be interference in choices and moves that we make. It's learning not to be triggered by it, recognizing it, and then moving forward into it. Walk straight into the fog. Walk straight into the fire, not literally. It's about understanding your intuition, your divine feminine within yourself, not necessarily divine feminine as your person, if that's what your journey is about. Because you have to understand your own feminine energy before you can understand in another. Oh my goodness. Getting all tongue-tied today. Yeah, there's always temptation. Like I said, it's about understanding ourselves before we can understand anybody else. You've been wishing for a lot of things. Spirit wants you to know that these things are going to come true, but it's all about divine timing and a lot of compassion and forgiveness for yourself for this energy of grief. So let's say you were really close with somebody and they passed away unexpectedly. So now you may feel guilty about surviving, however that resonates. Just know that that's how it was supposed to happen, as much as it hurts, and this is your chance to pick up those cups and understand the emotions underneath it so you don't get triggered. Okay, there's somebody that you really need to communicate with, whether that is with Archangel Gabriel, but there is somebody that you need to start talking to get this moving. Okay, all right, you guys, that is all I have for you, Pisces. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.